why did God
create sexual
intimacy? According to the Bible perspective, I have 5 reasons here. Erade Nyankopon ma intimacy and say oberema ene oba inhie mu oyeye. My first one no God create intimacy first for multiplication.
Okay.
On say multiplication in the sense that through sexual intimacy and a day eba,
yes.
And okay the book of Genesis 1 and verse 28. The Bible says, and God blessed them, and God said unto them, be fruitful and multiply and replenish the earth and subdue it. So first intimacy. Erade Nyankopon said, berima ene oba betimi ahia no. Ade ba ko Erade yeye ene say eba be pie firi mu aba. Enu nti ene Erade Nyankopon eyeye. Enema bebiri ho. Nti de dikan aye the purpose of God. And say yebenya eba e de afiri mu. Say na be hye Nyankopon ni. Second one, ewo Bible mu according to the Bible and say a pleasure and a gladness. Bible sa ka kire say in all things God created for his pleasure, for his pleasure. This is Nyankopon ye said in ani beje. Until when God created intimacy, o Nyankopon ye intimacy say, onu Nyankopon kra ne beji say, nipa eni agi because intimacy ana say say oba ne berima ehia no eye ni giade. What you say? And say ni giade say wanije ana berima na nije ana oba na nije a onyankopon so nije enti na Erade Nyankopon yesa na ese oba ene berima hia ye kase pleasure anije ebi ase eni so eni enije enti na onyankopon ye o ka twere konkro na Bible kan wo Proverbs chapter 5 verse 15 to 19 Proverbs chapter 5 verse 15 to 19. Awurade asem say, drink waters out of thine own setting, and running water out of thine own well. Let thy fountain be dispersed abroad, and rivers of waters in the street. Verse 17. Let them be only thine own, and not strangers with thee. Let thy fountain be blessed, and rejoice with the wife of thy youth. And last verse 19. Let her be as the loving hand and pleasant roe. Let the breast satisfy thee at all times, and thou shalt replenish always with her love. So Erade Nyankopon create no for gladness and nigia stronko. Ewo eba Nyankopon create say ebema aware apija na ekere se esese oba ne berima inhie mu no ene de anigie ebre wo se aware no ebetimi obi betimi enya healthy marriage na onya healthy sex life se na de anigie beba ya ade a ede spiritual and physical connection ebre oba ene berima. You see when you become a child of God, these things are very, very difficult to explain. But don't say, Erade Nyankopon nam Solomon so kasasem we kire. Enti pleasure se bia de bia no bon say entokwanti me mefi. What you say? I want me mefi. And na ebeso obema ware na de aso. Enti sana etie. De etoso eye miensa. I resisted the devil and I face self-protecting. Intimacy. Say obiya I resisted the devil. Say obonifo nya kwan ewo you. On say Bible account 1 Corinthians. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 2 and can 2 na to 5 no. Na yenhwa de. Or say nevertheless to avoid fornication, let every man have his own wife, and let every woman have their own husband. Ebio, I say, the husband render unto the wife due benevolence and likewise also the wife unto
the husband.
Okay. And verse 4. Or say the wife has not power for his own body, but the husband. And likewise also the husband had not power of his own body,
but the wife.
And all catch in 5 and it said, defraud ye not one the other, except it be with consent for a time, that ye may give yourself to fasting and prayers, and come together again, that Satan tempt you not for your inconsistency. Enti mama menhwa de kakra wa asi ekase obi e protecti onipa on say ka 5 ne say said be ya Satan enya ye ho kwan. Enti we ne aba nipa brabo mu a say intimacy ni awarefuo ntemu a Satan timi nya omo ho kwan. Satan, apart from Satan say enya ho kwan no, I say Awurade asem say esa ema yentimi defraud each other. Because you can say defraud, another word for defraud, deception. Enti eba boy ye ho ban e di free Satan. Adia se okam ho bomu a e mo bonifo nwura ma ware mu eye no a.
Okay.
Be se emu etete a obonifo timi ebam. Enu ntina Bible no ka se mudi mu adadie ene mpaebo. Ewia monsa nya ntentem ensa mehia mu bio se ne be ya obonefo enyam ho kwan ensem ye kan ye beba be ka be si family planning so aha dinti a ebi ya na se enye e be kan nyina because we be ka chiro so mentimi mfa me ho mami kunu na sabi makonyin se because ebi a me be sha ana ade bi sei ntimi mfa ma but yen read your Bible na nkasa eka e ade a wo say ma yemfa ye ho enkame ye o say obarima bia enya ne yere na oba bia so enya ne kunu because of adwaman munti na che say ut ware a difficult for you to fornicate difficult for you to fornicate because anya bia no beka say me ho kamehye a eye me yere ana mi kunu na mekona nche enti 3 no for protection say bambo rade bom ho ban de toso 4 no intimacy eba nipa ma nipa hunu nipa yi.
Okay.
What you say? Bible ka kire me wo Genesis chapter 4 and verse 1. And Bible say and Adam knew Eve his wife and she conceived and bare him. Adam knew, that word knew no speaking bibi dia mai. I say Adam knew. Na Adam ne yere Hawa die. Once had the orkan die.
Had the yeah, watch yeah.
But brofo no be ka kire say na Adam hunu ne yere. Knew because of intimacy emo bitimi utimi hunu o partner ni
now pamba choda no kra na mesas so share Genesis chapter 2 verse 25 no or say the man and the woman were both naked but they were not embarrassed, into which means no mo kra no mo nsaso kra mfele wo mo ho because of that relation na akoso wo mo ntem dada nintino. It meant to say yes, they are husband and wife, and that is the reason why they weren't embarrassed of each other. So I understand where you're coming from.
So as Mama said now, frankly speaking, I said say if you want to know your partner and your spouse very well, partner intimacy ebwa utimi hunu ukunu yi utimi hunu oyiri yi according to Bible say and Adam knew Eve his wife and she conceived a son into through that into no and I feel so on say 1 Corinthians chapter 6 and verse 16 I say what know you not that which is joined to an harlot is one body for two said he shall be one flesh. I say, and I say, Munim say, the ordena ho ebo odwamanfo no na one no aye one na aye nipadua baako ana efri say oka say one baanu beye honam baako enti onse awurade nyankopon asem we eye ne kure papa ese se nipa mienu eka bomu a muhunu mo pa yi pa na me nsanka se anase munnim se de ode ne ho bo odwamanfo no odi ye odwamanfo ne firi ho na ye de obi se de ode ne ho bo ni kunu ana de ode ne ho bo ne ho no ne yere no na wone no aye nipadua baako enti intimacy babiara na mo be ye baako you know each other
you get to know each other more and more and more the more you get intimate with each other
ube hunu ni ye pa afi ube hunu se we ne de mepe afi obete wo yere kasa o yere okunu bete wo kasa mo beben ete se de aeroplane wo television so na obi tim aeroplane ya ko metimi asomache no but oben airport ohunu se aeroplane ne so pa enti throughout intimacy no omunhia no afom behunu won ho pa sade twere konkone kan enti mo be ye onamba continue intimacy etimi ma omo eye onamba ko de twato ye enum de ntia intimacy sa also comfort on say you can say comfort emotional physical mental comfort and deba
okay
deba pa doctors ebetime prove the bible so be prove e dey in the book of second Samuel chapter 12 and verse 24 second Samuel chapter 12 and verse 24 and David comforted Bathsheba his wife and went in unto her and lay with her and she bare a son. That word comfort at that time no bible say na David chichire ni yere Bathsheba na one no kodai what you say one no kodai na owo obaberima na otunidin Solomon na awurade do abofra no enti at that time we know the story between David ne Bathsheba ni Uriah abra ne baba kunidi kan wuye bible no say na at that time no na ne wura ho to the stand say David wura ho and Bathsheba so wura ho and through intimacy no bible say they comforted each other what you say omukoshia na nka abranka obi wura ho no nka yesu ni bi so obi adwen ne ho what you say the bible no my answer say abra na reho aba no enna enomumie no hia ya eyi areho ekoi so obi ewo into that problem ebi areho obi kwa adwuma bi ana ne ma nkoye na bi a oba na chesetin se obi timi frɛ mi kunu ne yere odie na esusire nya hwe odi obrafie what you say that connection it me yi that spiritual physical emotional
stress.
trauma no and stress in the free ho enti no intimacy no ade ba ko a
esa so ye no okay onyankopon hira pa erade hira papa na we dey why explaining really into detail Mijidi say tiefo na hwefo nyina ate eno na say I like everything that you mentioned, I believe so you made it point to point. Ama obia ate ne ho asiye say sexual intimacy in marriage is not wrong. O your ba o your bema emfa ho nkame ukunu emfa ho nkame oyere Bible naka ewo 1 Corinthians chapter 7 no waka because the body na ankasa na say Bible na aka say body na ankasa na nya wa dia basically so you're not supposed to refrain from each other and papa swaka was say it also releases some stress, it gives you comfort at the David and Bathsheba then I be example ama ye hu sampa omutimi the comfort omo abra they were intimate with each other. So please, and want to say it's not just childbirth, as you said. There's many other things. Se uni ukunu, anase uni oyire mushia, ede mamo, anase benefits ede bremwa mankasa. Enti mijidi se eradiadum. What you want say? I was a so.